games with the Bloody Jug Band. For the Bloody Jug Band, I'm Cragmire.
I'm DeathRay.
And I'm Stormy Jean.
Road games we play while on the road, traveling this great land. Bullshit and banter ensues, and we want you to be a part of it, along for the ride, if you were. Stormy is the resident game master and hat puller outer. Why don't you tell us what we're playing today?
Today we are going to play a game of Overrated, Underrated.
Okay.
And while traditionally in the past we have covered bands that are basically inspiration to us, this is something a little
Or
bit
not an inspiration.
Right, correct. This is something a little bit different. So I have heard that ABC is doing a reboot of American Idol.
Okay.
So I'd like to have your thoughts on American Idol, the TV show. Overrated, underrated.
Overrated, underrated. This game is very self-explanatory. Ray and I argue our thoughts. There's no actual winner, or there hasn't been in the past.
You are the winner.
Yeah, just
the community is the winner.
Stormy does get to act at times as a tiebreaker. It normally doesn't work out that well. But we're going to argue our points if we think something is overrated or underrated. Or it could be neither. It could be rated exactly on par with our expectations of it.
Right.
American Idol, Ray, do you have a
wildly overrated.
the show?
The show, yeah.
Okay. Any thoughts on why? Or
I just not entertaining.
okay.
There was that Kelly Clarkson.
Are you going to say all vocal competition shows? I mean, we're going to lump them in for the.
American Idol has the most substance of any of them.
Okay.
I think.
All right. So
they
got there first, I think.
Wildly overrated, and probably even more like the Voice or America's Got Talent really kind of get under my skin more than American Idol does.
Okay.
But just that idea of, I don't think they're creating an American Idol. I think they're creating an American television sensation that after 12 months goes away.
Okay.
Like, I think they're just completely marketing it wrong, as they have not created any idols that I can see from
That have staying power. I mean,
Right.
some of those guys went on to.
I mean, I was watching Family Feud, Celebrity Family Feud the other night.
Okay.
Kelly Clarkson was the celebrity on there.
Okay. All right.
And I heard a Kelly Clarkson song on the radio the other day. It was the first song she released from 20 years ago.
Okay.
And cannot tell you any other songs she's released since then.
Okay. But I mean, I think that since then, some of the people have gone on to some notoriety. One of the guys was starred in Rent or Grease or something. I don't know. I mean,
Adam, he did the reprise of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh,
Adam
okay.
Lambert?
Yes, Adam Lambert, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
The TV special Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I guess I'm going to have to go overrated. I think most people that were viewing this that might be Bloody Jug Band fans might feel the same way. I mean, I'm not that type of reality TV. I don't really like it that much. I don't watch a lot of vocal shows. I will say, though, I do think it's given an opportunity for a lot of unknown people to get a certain level of exposure that they might not have had. Not everybody's in a band. We also know from personal experience how tough it is in this day and age of the music industry.
Oh, sure.
So if you've got a great voice, and maybe you're not a songwriter, or maybe you are, but you're not part of an ensemble cast of misfits like we have in the Bloody Jug Band. I mean, there's so many of us, we have to ride in separate vehicles. I think that there is a certain level of exposure. I also think hope is the unsung hero here. I think it gives a lot of people hope for
Unwarranted, unmerited hope.
I do think that, when you get in there, American Idol was very good at, like, making fun of people. I don't know if I enjoyed that as much.
Yeah, that was William Hung.
Sure.
That Shebang guy. So they made a fool of that guy. On, like, if we had some Asian guy in the backseat that couldn't sing, that destroyed a song that was wildly popular at the time, we would be the biggest assholes ever.
Sure.
They put him in front of millions of people.
Making fun of this, yeah.
And they've made him a celebrity now. I mean, it's like, it's just completely.
But I do think a lot of it was, Simon Cowell or whoever was there. I mean, mean-spirited. I think if you're shitty at something, somebody should have the balls to tell you. So I do think that it's good for Simon to have such audacity that he could be that real with people. Like, I would give up your dreams. But as somebody getting up there in years, still following my dreams, I think it's good. Even false hope is good to get you up in the morning. You need something to get you up in the morning. If it's not your shitty job or your same old spouse or whatever the hell it is, your damn kids. You know, you need a catalyst. And if your false hope for being discovered for your vocal talent, so I'm going to say that it's given that back. So maybe I'm going to change it. I'm going to go rated on par. I do think some elements it's overrated, some elements it's underrated. Certainly with the idols they come out with, wildly overrated.
Well, I think it's given a false hope. Like I can reference
look at that car.
buddy of mine that I was talking to yesterday who's looking for a lead singer for his band.
Okay.
They've auditioned 2 lead singers a week for the last 6 months. Have still not found somebody that could sing.
Okay.
But every person that's applied to sing or coming, I mean, this is not like they're a successful band. They haven't even played their first gig yet. Not like they're getting ready to go on tour. They're going to be a local bar band doing jukebox rock.
Sure.
But every singer that's come out, like, oh yeah, man, I know all those songs. I'll knock this out. They either didn't know the songs, couldn't sing, never been in a band, never. I think it's given this kind of false hope through society because of all the jackassery that's went on with American Idol. All those people got on TV. They couldn't. I can sing as good as that guy can. Well, maybe, but they made a fool of him. You're not going to let friends of mine make a fool of you on a regular basis for a couple bucks.
Yeah.
The $50 you're going to get to play at whatever place in Mount Dora, Florida.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go back to overrated. It's probably doing more harm than good. I like the hope. It's right there with me for hope. I love hope. I love empowerment of human beings. But the fact that it's dashing dreams, it's making what we do on a daily basis, performing, entertaining people. They're making it seem easy. Anybody can do it. I mean, obviously we're not rocket scientists, but you'd like to think that we have some level of talent with entertaining, if nothing else. I mean, I'm a shitty singer, but can at least entertain. And I probably would be kicked off and booed off the American Idol. So I couldn't be on there. Stormy could be. I probably could not be. Okay. I'm going to go. Stormy, do you have anything to add? So we're both over. We're both going to go with overrated.
Way overrated.
Anything about the new? Because we're doing this because it's coming. It's rebooting.
I'll never know.
Yes, it is rebooting. I find it funny sometimes some of the judges that they get on this show. So it's rumored that 2 new judges are going to be Lionel Richie, and Nikki Sixx from Motley Crue.
Ooh, okay, great singer. I wouldn't want Nikki Sixx commenting on the shit I took yesterday, so I don't, so I don't know what he really brings to the table. I mean, unless they're going to have like a mediocre bass player contingency or something,
I think it's wildly creative.
Lionel Richie, though, what was his thing? Ooh, you don't know who I am. What's his song? Hello. Yeah.
You don't know. And you did that thing.
And that one girl for that.
He did that little band called the Commodores too.
Sure.
Little tiny band.
But the one blind girl that she couldn't see and made his chin way too big in the music video. She was like,
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But he was dancing on the ceiling.
But at least he's a singer. So I mean, that might be some street cred. Stormy, overrated, underrated? You have something to add? I mean, there's not really a tie to be broken, but are you gonna?
I absolutely believe that American Idol is overrated, so there's no tie to break. I can only lump my feelings in with you guys.
We just hate on it together.
Sure. I mean, I think there are plenty of bands out there in this world who, if you take them apart, you could go, oh, this guy's shitty, that guy's shitty, but collectively they make something with a spark that's really great and not shitty.
Yeah, does the world need more pop stars? Probably not.
Or the idea that you have a few select people dashing people's dreams, and it's really just a matter of, hey, if you just get out there and do it and love what you're doing,
you could be as moderately successful as we are.
Right, or you could be wildly successful.
Sure.
I mean, like, if you think about every band or all of your idols out there, I mean, you're wearing a Motorhead shirt right now. I mean, if Lemmy and Motorhead had to go on American Idol,
probably wouldn't.
And their success or failure was in the hands of, these American Idol judges.
Yeah. They probably would have dashed his dreams.
Right.
Well, I mean, you can't sing at all.
Was it Tom Petty that they'd asked to be a judge on American Idol?
Okay.
And he's like, No, dude, I wouldn't do that. Like, if somebody came into the studio and told me they won a television contest to be a singer, I'd laugh them out of the studio. Like, what are you talking about? Like, where's your turn time? Where's your bar time? When have you paid your dues?
Sure. Cutting teeth. Well, I still think give Hope a chance, and let's all not watch the new reboot of American Idol together, everybody. For
have a not watching party.
What's that? Yeah. Meet over at our house and we'll watch something else. For this episode of Road Games, we will sign off. We'll see you on the road. Thank you for liking, subscribing, and commenting. Until next time.
I'll get in the water and I'll start to swim.
Hey, can I push that button?